There's our 1K marker. It's 2 mile, but it's for the second loop. We do have a coach's trail that comes to the 2 mile and then over to the 1 mile. There's our 1 mile marker. So as soon as you make this sharp turn, this sharp left-hand turn, it's the 1 mile. We're gonna have the clock facing down the straightaway so you can see it a little bit more than just making the turn and looking at the clock. This is the same course that the elementary and the middle school kids will run on, as well as the high school kids. We're gonna come up here, and the high school kids do 2 loops. The middle school kids do 1 big loop, and the elementary does a medium-sized loop. So up here, for the second loop for the high school kids, they're gonna turn right up here. For the middle school kids, they'll turn right for their race. They don't go left to the second loop, they just go right. And then the middle school kids, where the flags are crossed up there, they go straight across to the finish chute and finish down the finish on the other side over there. But right now we're passing the 2K mark. We have a coach's trail on the side here, spectator viewing on a hill there, and a hill over here in between the finish and the course. Your Team 10 area is back there in the background. There's your starting line. There's a pretty big dip right here. Down, then back up real fast. right, coming up to the 3K marker. Coming up to the 2 mile this time. There'll be a running clock there. Some split mats right there. Coming back, you'll have the clock running here at the mile marker, but you'll already have passed the mile. Our next marker that we're looking for is the 4K. And again, the middle school and elementary, they're already done. So we're turning right here for the high school, and then the middle school, this is where they'll go on the first lap. It's the final 1,000 meters for the high school and the middle school. It's a little uphill here. Gradual downhill, left-hand turn to another gradual uphill. This is our version of the wall. We're about 800 meters to the finish right here. It's a hard left-hand turn and then straight uphill. It's not as long as ARP, but it is pretty steep. Then you got a nice gradual downhill here. Right hand turn, a little over 200 meters to the finish. Just past the 3 mile mark. Here's where the elementary come through and connect back to the finish. There's a dip right here right before the finish, so keep that in mind. And that is the World Equestrian Center course.